Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
Amy Schumer in studio. It's been a while, Amy.
It has. I'm back.
Amy Schumer. Giving a little breath of fresh air in this fart and BO smelling studio.
I think Army was the breath of fresh air.
Yeah, he really was
Really?
dishy. Would you bang him like if you weren't with?
He's not my type. Just kidding. My clit was beating like a heart. Are you serious? That guy's ridiculous.
He's handsome,
I
right?
need a new seat. Yes, that was horrible. That's not good for your
Hate
self-esteem.
those handsome
Boy, did he knock
gentlemen.
down? He knocked down the average in this room, didn't he?
Knocked it down from like what? From 1 to -8.
Oh gosh.
6'5" dude.
The energy in here was different. You guys were all excited.
We were all
Schoolgirls.
smitten. We were all smitten with the
swooning
with the young
Oh,
gentleman.
my God.
swooning homos. Look at the big tall actor.
Yes.
His voice is so deep. I heard somebody say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's going to be the next Superman. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Yes, come
You
on.
guys got that one?
Come on.
Hopefully he has better luck than the last two.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Why would you want that role?
Exactly.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Doesn't work out for the Superman guys in the end.
Man.
And Amy's going to be taping a CD in, I think, Denver, right?
Yeah, Denver Comedy Works, the 20th and the 22nd of January.
That's an amazing
exciting.
room. I wish I'd
Love
draw
that
more
club.
people when I was out there. That's fucking one of the best comedy rooms in the country.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just, it's got a vibe. It's at the Cellar in New York.
Energy, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, been there for a long time. Low ceilings, I guess. Like weird little things make a room better.
The more people feel like they're trapped and the bigger fire hazard,
get
I think it's seriously, right? Like just like the Cellar, you're like nobody would get out of here alive.
all
Oh, no,
dead.
it would just be a complete
They
inferno.
want to pay
Yeah.
attention to the comic because he will make the announcement, run for your life.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who else will, right?
No.
And
Yes.
you're going to be in a movie, Amy?
Yeah, I've.
Amy actually had the balls to say, I got to leave early today, guys.
I can't. I was.
We
humiliated
say when
to
you
have to-
leave.
I know.
We say when
shit.
you leave.
I know.
That's all. We're over. That's,
It's over with Amy now,
Now with
too.
Amy,
Fuck.
Yeah. Amy's getting to the point where it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember her. She's in that new movie now.
Yeah, right. I just wait outside the studio for you guys to say someone canceled and roll myself in here.
All right, bring Amy in.
Like
Fuck
somebody
it.
important didn't show up. I'm like, guys, I just happen to be here.
Hey, have you met Parker Posey?
Not yet. I'm meeting her today. I've got a rehearsal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Rehearsal.
Who do you play? Like, you have a big role in this?
Yeah, I have a good part in it. Yeah, my character's name is Lila, and I sort of become her like puppet.
Are you
So-
allowed to give us a line or two?
I don't know.
A line or
I don't
two?
know. I don't know.
on,
You
man.
guys would know better than I would. But
Yeah, you're
maybe not. Nobody trusts you. No one trusts
trusts
you.
me? Why?
No way.
Have you been rehearsing a lot?
This is my first rehearsal, so I have to
No, but
leave
I mean to
early.
yourself though. Like, have you been?
Yeah.
You off book? As they say?
I found out yesterday I had to be off book, so yes, I am.
Oh shit.
Give us one line.
Someone asks me a question, then I say, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Was that
that's
good?
great.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
I
pretty
was,
good.
Are you
like,
playing our
indicating.
producer?
Is that Mayor Menino? Hold on.
Oh, what?
So what do you think is going to happen with the airport? You think nothing is going to get off? We heard that there is one
We'll explain in a
runway
second.
open, but do you think anyone will be taking
It's
off
live,
today
so we have to go
whatsoever?
right to it.
I doubt it very much because we don't have the, as I understand it, the planes available at the Logan presently. They didn't come in from other airports, and so because there were, I know friends of mine who were in Atlanta, they can't get back to Boston until Friday, and some of my friends who were going to Florida can't leave Boston
Florida?
until Friday also.
Maybe
so there's
you
a
should drive
real
back
delay
from
in
there.
having equipment available at the airport.
Mayor, how far in advance does your city ramp up for an event like this?
Well, we started on we had a first meeting on Sunday afternoon in my office.
Get a dialect coach.
But it's always
Oh,
on our
horrible.
agenda about snow because snow is a tough issue to deal with. As when you're mayor of Boston, people expect you to
Boston.
plow those streets and make sure they're passable, and that's why we take it very seriously in the city of Boston, and we continue to work hard at making sure that all our streets are passable and get we got the governor working with us on the issue, and everybody's working together.
All right, Mayor.
Clarence Williams III.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
great. Hey, Link.
Don King.
We have to explain to Amy Schumer. Amy,
Yes.
the mayor of Boston is a mumbling ass.
Okay.
He wasn't that bad there, to be completely honest with you. But he did his State of the City yesterday. Mm-hmm. And we're going to play a couple of the highlights.
Oh, great.
It's worth playing.
He's known for his bumbling and fumbling over words because his tongue is so huge for his mouth.
This guy sounds awesome.
He's just fantastic. He actually had us thrown out of Boston when we were doing radio up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Little
Opie
misunderstanding.
thought it was
Oh, no.
a
Little
good
misunderstanding.
idea to say that he was dead.
Well, that's a
I
great
thought it was
idea.
I thought
Thank
it was
you.
a great
What would the
idea to go
problem
along
with
with
that
it.
You want to do radio? Let's do radio together. I need someone that understands my ideas.
I went
great
I went
idea.
right along with it.
Because I woke you up.
Oh, wow. That is
He's so
great.
bad that we have like a best of disc of him fucking up everything.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful.
But we have the latest stuff. He did the State of the City yesterday. They're quick clips, so we're going to run through this.
State of the City with Mayor Menino.
Yeah, this is the first thing here. Oh boy, if this works.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh no. I don't think that went.
Who put this together?
Who put the disc? Please. Oh, hold on. Please, God, let it have been Iraq.
The disc works.
Oh,
the God Mike.
don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The disc works. The disc works.
Played fine in the back office.
Ah.
All right.
Ow. What the fuck was that?
Was that what you wanted?
Like a data disc to me, buddy.
That's
Oh,
a data
it's a
disc,
data
right?
disc.
Yeah.
No.
What? Look, come in here.
I love the
Iraq.
confidence.
He's
I
like,
can tell you,
no.
and I can tell you this much.
Yes, yes.
Track 1 on the disc says
It's called static.
It says 6 seconds. When you cue it up in the CD player, there it says 31 seconds.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
E-Rock, do you know Amy?
If that was audio, if you want.
Hey, Iraq.
What happened?
What
He looks nervous. Is it me?
Oh no, he's fucking very nervous.
He's going crazy.
Oh my God, he's running.
Oh my God, he's running.
He's
down the hall.
running.
Amy, you gotta see
and
this. You ever
there
see a
goes
fat
the
guy run
cowboy.
before?
The cowboy and the Cowboys roped him, head him, and healed him
does. It looks
in
like he's
under
riding
12
on
seconds.
something.
Fantastic,
Had
fantastic.
the big setup for the mayor audio, and we don't have the mayor audio. Now
Oh
we just
my
sit here
God.
feeling stupid.
And Iraq didn't even question it. He was like, "No,
it's right.
no, it's right."
He jumped in. It works.
It
He
works.
lied and said that he had tried the disc. in a
I've
CD
tried it in the
player.
back.
Never did.
Oh, you did. It's a data. It's a data disc.
I believed him.
Think he's
Yeah,
lying?
didn't he? He was very convincing.
Like he
Well,
believed it himself.
Amy,
Yeah.
Amy, we need some filler. What else is
It's
going
almost
on?
like when he says he's on a diet.
You're like-
Yeah, you almost want to believe him, but then you look at him and go, "No,
Yeah, you're
there's
like,
no
who are
way
you
in hell."
convincing right now?
Yeah,
So, Amy, you're going to do this rehearsal today. Were you guys just going to sit in the room and read together, or are you actually going to go out? And, I never did a big movie where I had a big part.
Ooh.
Yeah, just meeting at a studio downtown and going over.
What
it.
other movies have you done before?
This is my first movie.
No way.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
done some
boy.
TV, but this is.
You got to be really
And
nervous.
this is like,
I am nervous.
You don't want me to point that out, do
No,
you?
yeah, no.
who's directing this?
His name's Michael Walker.
He's
Michael
hard
Walker?
to work for it, too.
Oh, really?
Don't
Yeah,
say
we've heard
that.
bad
I
things
hear-
about him.
You know what it is? It's not everybody. It's like working with when he works with comics. He's like he doesn't respect them
Oh,
as
come
actors.
on. I'm going to go in. I'm going to do the thing where I'm really overconfident, like a total cunt.
Is that it?
You know, to compensate not knowing what I'm doing.
And you know,
Oh, that'll be good. Like be all like fucking cunty.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh,
I'm going to walk
shit.
in, pretend like I'm drunk, and be
Yeah.
like, this is my movie now.
that's smart because Parker Posey's just going to go through the motions. She's
Oh,
done
right.
this a
Oh,
million
yeah.
fucking times.
God
You think
damn
she's
it.
nervous or no? She's like, oh, it's today? Oh, okay.
She doesn't even know it's
I'm gonna
today.
show up.
Today?
I'm going to
Someone's
be
gotta
rehearsing
call
with
her.
a cucumber.
She's going to call someone's got to call her an hour before, tell her to get down there.
You're right. I'm gonna go to dental school. Forget this business.
Fuck
It's too much
it.
pressure.
Dental
I can't take
skull.
No, I think you'll be fine.
it. Yeah. Oh man.
She's terrific, too. She's like a really... You ever see The House of Yes?
Yes.
It's very good.
She's so good. She's one of my favorite actresses for sure.
Boss always talks
you
about that
want
movie because
this?
he thinks it makes him smart.
Oh, I know. Parker Posey
no.
should be bigger than she is. Remember when he said that? And then we
God.
pointed out all the movies she's been in. It's like, how much bigger do you want this girl
Right.
to be?
She's doing okay.
What happened, D-Rock?
Iraq, what
Iraq,
happened?
what happened?
Iraq.
You insisted that the disc was right.
There was powdered sugar on it.
What happened?
See, from a donut, get it? What happened?
I don't know.
You said you tested it.
I love when you
Everything.
explain your
I
jokes.
gotta explain my joke.
went as a data.
No
Wait,
one
we're going to... Wait, it played
But
perfectly in the
you
audience.
said that it was. That you went, no, it's fine.
So, Danny, are you testing it in this computer?
I got over here.
Why were you so confident?
I will test it. Yeah, we'll have a definitive answer in 2 seconds.
Now, did you really test it the best?
Yes, I did.
And it played fine?
No, it
fine.
didn't.
What happened in
It
here?
couldn't have.
It played fine in the Windows Media Player. Went through the track.
Windows Media Player, but that plays data.
Didn't realize.
Oh, I didn't
It seemed
realize.
like an audio disc, and I ran it.
Well, why don't we write it didn't realize up here on the blackboard for everyone to see?
Couldn't expect everything to go perfect. So
No.
How about one thing?
Yeah, we just want to bat 500.
Yeah, we just want one thing to go mediocre.
Right,
A
exactly.
warm, forgiving environment.
Exactly.
500, have him step on the scale.
Exactly. I hope he gets cancer by the time he gets to the back. Fucking giant goiter on his neck. Incompetent blundering.
Blundering buffoon.
What a dunderhead.
There was buffoonery going on in there.
How great,
Exactly.
how great would goiter cancer be? That'd be the best ever.
Just a giant.
Is that even possible?
One of those fleshy
I
lumps
sure
people
hope
get
so.
that hang out of their neck like a fucking wiffle ball. Like, you know that's there, sir. Fix it.
Do something now.
Yeah.
Here's Mayor Menino, the state of the city, did this last night. It's terrific. Listen to this, Amy.
All right.
We gather in this cradle of liberty and thank our armed forces for protecting our freedoms.
Protecting our
He sounds
freedoms.
deaf.
Protecting
Yes,
our
he
freedoms.
Maybe he's deaf.
Thanking our armed forces. He's got that really bad Boston accent.
Right.
Begin with, and then he can't pronounce
Our
stuff.
armed forces.
It's like he can't hear it back.
He
Yeah,
said protecting our
Protecting
freedoms.
our freedoms. You know, you want our freedoms to be
here's-
protected.
Here's the next one, Mayor Menino.
We come together to take stock of where we stand and to plan for the days ahead. Even with the challenges behind us, the big ones that remain to tackle, I am relentlessly optimistic about 2011.
I am relentless optimistic.
I'm upbeat about our prospects, confident in our neighborhoods, energized for the coming days.
Energized.
He's missing words.
He
It sounds
really
like-
is leaving him out.
It sounds like in high school when you're like, let's get the Down syndrome kid to run for president.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
has to make a speech.
Right.
Not that we did that, but we did that 2 years
I
in a
never
row.
realized.
Yeah. Yeah, he almost won. He would have won. The school was like, he can't win.
I never realized Menino
Can't tie
was
his
so
shoes.
far ahead of his time because he's speaking in
Twitter. Yeah.
It's as many characters as you could use.
140 characters.
in
he knows.
Twitter. So
He
he's
said
a
characters.
genius.
He throws a picture in.
How did he say neighborhoods? Or he said neighborhoods?
Neighborhoods.
Wait, I want to hear that.
Neighborhoods.
Let me do that.
2011. I'm upbeat about our prospects, confident in our neighborhoods, energized for the coming days.
Neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods.
I love that. I remember being in the neighborhoods once. I went camping
I love that he's
in
an
the
interpreter.
neighborhoods. What
Want more of this?
Ass.
You want more of
Oh,
this?
please.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Keep him going. Love Mayor Menino.
Oh, boy, this is a doozy.
We trained 2,200 more teachers to teach English learners. We launched our internet.
English learners. What?
One of them couldn't work with you?
I know,
Just
right?
get one.
He's talking about English.
Oh,
But
man.
he said he checked it in the day. He said he
English,
checked it.
do you speak it?
What's happening now?
Sam
is
Oh,
the
Sam
worst.
is an
Sam, you got to the bottom of the Iraq
little cunt
niggling?
rag.
No, it's not that I wanted to make sure we didn't have messed up equipment.
Equipment issues, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. That's smart on your part, Sam.
Oh,
So you got to the
Sam.
bottom of this.
Yeah, because
What do you know?
well, it's not. It was
That was his motivation, by the way.
Yeah.
Not hanging
Right.
Eric out to dry.
and thank God it was indeed operator error,
Oh,
not
right.
equipment error on the fault
Yes,
of
yes.
E-Rock.
Did he naggle it?
he nagled the shit out of that disc.
That disc was not checked.
No.
No, it was a data disc. It was MP3.
Let's go back to E-Rock.
E-Rock?
Why would you say it was
Why would you
checked
lie?
when it wasn't checked?
It was because when I burned it and I put it back in the system, it popped up on the
But
media
he,
player.
that's not
and
checked.
he
I
put
saw
it through
my
a media
tracks
player, he
playing.
said, which plays data discs.
Right, and it says .mp3 at the end of everything.
Right, right. It would say .mp3, so you didn't look at that?
So he didn't even
Eric?
see that much?
It didn't say that. It just said 0,
yeah, I
1,
mean-
2, 3, 4.
It said .ngl,
he's saying
which is
it
a
did-
Nagel file.
Hold on. Very good. Sam, he's saying it did not say that.
Well, I mean, it obviously did. And also, generally speaking, the way you would check to see if a CD works in a CD player would be to throw it in a
CD player?
You got it,
Oh,
Ann.
this is like
yeah.
good. This is a
I
fun
knew
game
I'd get
show.
that. It really is. It's like you got to guess.
Leave Eric alone. We've only been doing this for like 6 years. Eric's new. Relax. Give him some time. He'll figure it out.
E-Rock, comment? E-Rock?
No comment.
There's steam coming out of his ears in there.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Off his fork, too. Sorry, Rock. I didn't mean that. That was a cheap shot.
So cold-blooded.
But E-Rock, what about, like, he's basically saying that you didn't check it, that you were just saying that you did.
Yeah.
No, I did check it. I did not.
How come it didn't say MP3 after it, like it would on every single computer in the country?
It didn't. It said track 1, 2, 3, 4
Sam,
going down.
now if you put that in there now, where is it? Where is that disc now?
It's in the office.
Can you put it in and see if it shows MP3?
Well, I just did. Yeah, that's how I know
And
it
it
was
shows MP3.
I-
So why didn't it show it
Also,
5 minutes ago when he put it in?
When you flip the disc over, you know how you can see what's been burned on the disc?
Yeah.
It's far too short to be 9 tracks of audio.
E-Rock, are you familiar with the length of tracks? What it looks like on the back of a DVD when it's been, or a CD when it's been burned?
Yes.
And did you think that it looked a little short?
No, I didn't.
No.
They're
Welcome
short
to the
clips.
most boring episode of Law and Order ever.
You know, I got to go with E-Rock on this one, Ann.
It's Law and Order me a giant sandwich.
Drive through in order.
Drive through in order.
It's law and mess up the order or something.
Wow.
Sam, I think E-Rock's got you on this one. I really do.
Based on what?
I heard what E-Rock had to say.
He burned it.
He fucking blew it.
He made a good argument there.
He made no
Law and
argument
Order. What are the
whatsoever.
specials unit?
Now, guys, he's on the South Beach tonight. Let's not forget. He's on the South.
That's not what this is about anyway. That's unfair.
No, it is. You're right. You're
That's
right.
not cool.
You're right, Sam.
So, Sam, he fucked up.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm trying to get at is the
Operator
equipment
error.
works.
Yeah.
Operator
You're
error.
focusing on the positive. The equipment works.
Is what I was in here to say.
You never want to hear operator error.
No.
How's the diet there, E-Rock? South Beach doing you well?
It's going.
You look svelte.
Wait, what is
Svelte means?
I mean fat.
But what,
Oh,
what
it's
is
going?
What is it's going mean?
It sucks. There's a lot of shit that you can't have. I can't have a lot of carbs right now, so that's really a tough time.
What have you wanted that you haven't been able to treat yourself
Carbs,
to?
not having carbs is a tough time.
Yeah, it is.
No,
'cause everything
fucking-
comes on bread, so when you can't have bread all the time.
Right,
I
you
have a little
take
bit of
a-
bread.
Talk to some starving African about how tough it would be to not have carbs.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
like Anthony
Sure.
goes out in the
Sam?
streets and talks to all those starving Africans.
All the time. It's like I say, get out of my way, and then
Exactly.
I drop the N-bomb.
Yeah, delivery drivers.
Go some carbs.
Exactly.
What have you wanted to have, sweetie, that you haven't been able to have?
Roland just yells food. No, bread's hard.
You know what Eric's weaknesses are.
And soda.
Sandwiches.
He loves his sandwiches. He loves his
bread.
sandwiches.
Cereal too?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too big on the cereal. No.
You like
Are you
French-
drinking
French
water at
toast?
least?
Yeah.
Waffles.
Water and iced tea. I'm really.
Stop with the iced tea.
And iced tea, he says.
Oh my
Iced tea
God.
dries your mouth out. It's gross.
Meaning there's water in the iced tea.
Yes, he pours powder in his
Yeah.
water.
Iced tea stinks.
When you drink water, do you watch for the crocodiles? See, he's like a water buffalo.
That's terrible.
The explanations are the best.
I was actually going to just add another thing to the crocodiles because, but I said,
It
fuck
works.
it. I'm like, fuck it.
All right,
This
let's-
is big burly beast of burden.
Let's get back to Mayor Menino. More audio of Mayor Menino in the state of the city. Oh no, we're going to play that English clip again.
We trained 2,200 more teachers to teach English learners. We launched our international baccalaureate program.
What?
And the results are paying off.
Not with you.
What was that
Baccalaureate?
What was that?
Ring- ring-
what word was
ring-
that supposed to be?
I don't know what he said.
Paying off.
Pay off English learners. He's an idiot.
Oh boy, listen to this one.
I also said last year, begin turning our South Boston waterfront to a job create innovation district.
What?
Startups increasingly call the innovation district home. I said that our waterfront should not turn into anywhere USA. Instead, through creative and some insistence,
Well, that's
it's
a tough
becoming
word.
a model
That's a tough
for
word.
the
That's
country
not his
for
fault.
how to rebuild the economy around new and growing industries.
He's the
Holy
mayor.
fuck, he's been the
of
mayor
Boston.
forever, too. He's been the mayor
He
forever.
says ours like an Indian person.
Ah!
Glowing.
He's a buffoon.
He really is a fucking boob.
All right, we'll move on with. This one's terrific too. They're all good.
In Boston this year, we continue to see unending displays of hard work and uncommon acts of devotion. As just one example, when the earthquake struck Haiti 1 year ago tomorrow, Boston rallied around our Haitian friends to help them recover. And we stand with them still.
Another earthquake.
We've made great strides amidst deep challenges.
All right, so
what did he do?
So what happened there? He's flailing his arms
He's
again.
rallying
he
around
smacked the
Haitians.
mic.
He knocks over his mic. It has to go pick it up.
Haitian friend. Oh, really? He knocked it right over?
It's amazing. This is the mayor of a fucking huge city.
By the way, they were talking about how billions were given to the Haitians, and a year later,
How much has been done?
Less than 5% of the rubble has been removed, and most of the population is still living in tents, and no one has any accountability of where this money
It's
went.
just a shitty country. There's no government that does
Corrupt.
anything. It's fucking ridiculous.
And all the do-gooders
Plow it
have moved
over.
on to the next thing.
Well, because again, they don't
even
want us
care.
there. We go in there and they accuse us of occupying. It's like you can't fucking win.
Right.
Scumbags like Chavez say that the U.S. is occupying Haiti. That fuck.
Yeah, have fun. Rebuild your own fucking country then. Don't give a shit.
They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
They'll figure it out
What
eventually.
comes around, you know.
135 to Haiti.
Yeah.
The pound sign for what?
Did you text it?
No! Why would I text that? God.
Haiti.
Did I tell you what
Haiti.
fucking happened to me on a fucking plane?
Yes.
Did you crash?
Dude,
What happened?
I'm sitting there and a guy who's walking into coach made eye contact.
Whoa. Whoa.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh, my God.
I actually took out my ticket. I'm like, do you see how much this costs?
Yeah.
And I just thumbed towards the back and he understood.
Scram.
That is.
Amy
I say that's
understands this.
scram.
I have no color if Jim, even if he has eyes or has what color. I have
No,
idea.
you don't look at him.
I don't
just
look
hope
at any of him.
all planes should be boarded. When you walk on, you should go to the left to go to first or the right to coach.
I like when they do board like that, and I enjoy that. I don't like when the riffraff
enjoy
has
that.
to walk through. But one thing I do enjoy, though, this is kind of a little perk about first class. You board first. I get, and immediately I'm like, Bloody Mary, please, Bloody Mary.
You
And
snap your
I
fingers.
snap my fingers. I'm like, Bloody Mary, and some sexy stew comes over and gives me a Bloody Mary. And I'll sit back in the chair. Reading a magazine, and then they start letting the riffraff on, and I'll just glance slightly every so often, every fifth scum or so, I'll glance up like, yeah, the seat is this big. Yeah, I am having a cocktail. Yeah, I am reading a nice magazine.
This is what you hear if you're walking towards the bash. I want you to say this. Say, hey, a big fan.
Okay, I'm walking
Excuse
through.
me, Mr. Norton. I'm a huge fan. Oh, sorry.
Ruffle your magazine.
I ruffle my paper and hold it up higher.
And don't make eye contact. Yes. And then they just move on.
He must be rich.
Wow.
Can I,
love
excuse me, can I, or if I just catch somebody looking, like if I'm just there and I catch those peepers, I just.
Don't you love the people that have the shit small seat tickets, yet they look at the numbers of the first class seats like, oh, maybe I got lucky and my shitty ticket gets me a grand seat.
Yeah, maybe 27 is this close to the front.
Right.
27.
Maybe it goes backwards.
Yeah, there it is.
32
It's seat 27.
Oh, man.
I'd hate to be in seat 1 way back there. Oh, the scum. Oh, enough. I like the fact that during a crash, that front capsule pops off and glides slowly
Yes,
down
it
to
does.
Earth
Down
as
to
the
safety.
rest plummets in flames.
Implodes.
Oh, it's fantastic.
There's a parachute in the front of the plane.
Yes, we all know about that piece.
All right,
Love
let's get back to Mayor Menino. State of the city last night. Wonderful, brand new fuck ups from this asshole.
Across so many fronts, the state of our city is exceptionally strong and resilient. However, there remains exceptions to that great strength. Now, some of us experience more opportunity and more prosperity. Some in our city will endure more hardship.
Summeracity?
As many of us look forward with great hope, Some in our city will wonder where to find it.
Summer acid?
Are you allowed to just create words?
He's making this up.
All I know is I want some of those prosperries.
Summer acid? What was he saying when he said summer acid?
Let's go back.
Is it actually some in our city?
I guess.
Summer our city?
You're like the interpreter.
I try, yeah. Wow.
Will endure more hardship. As many of us look forward with great hope, some in our city will wonder where to find it.
Summer city.
Summer city.
This is like the King's speech, but only with a retard.
I bet you he doesn't go see that movie, huh?
No, I don't get this movie. It's not funny at all.
He speaks perfectly well.
Yeah, well, he sounds like a charm. He speaks like a charm.
Almost done with the clips. One more from Menino here.
So as we move out of this recession, job one, making sure that Bostonians who still don't have work can find it. Jobs are the greatest equalizer. Jobs are the path to family success and opportunity.
The
Jobs are the path. The path.
That's not even the Boston accent.
No.
That is just...
Jobs are the path. That guy's a dolt.
You want a bonus clip?
Please.
Yeah.
But also make sure educational opportunities is shared across the city. We'll continue to our aggressive educational reform efforts. Turning around underperforming schools is the best way to provide great schools in every neighborhood.
Great schools, every neighborhood.
He just leaves out words whenever he wants.
He just leaves them in. He pluralizes words that don't need them.
Great schools, every neighborhood.
Guy has been a dummy for years. They keep electing him.
I got Dan. Dan, what's up?
Hey, have you noticed that Menino's voice sounds like Frosty the Snowman from the old Rankin Bass Kids cartoon?
Really?
I got to go back.
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man's got one.
I hate anyone called Dan the Man.
Of course you do.
And then we got here's the post address. I think this might be the news now.
So, Mayor, with everything you've been through physically, this is your last term, right?
Of course not. I told you earlier, 10 more years.
10 more years. Okay, that would mean Menino would be bowing out in 2021 after his 7th four-year term. A mind-boggling tenure if he's serious, and who's to say he isn't? Many Bostonians have never known another mayor, and it may be many more years before they get that chance.
Who the fuck is this snidely guy talking? What a horrible man. Never get a chance.
Hello, la la la. The mayor. Hello.
They're fucking horrible reporters.
And how is that possible in this country to be a mayor for 28 years?
No,
What kind of a role model is that for kids?
I know.
You don't
have
want to grow
to
up and be mayor? No, I want to speak correctly.
Yeah, you don't have to be the mayor of Boston.
Speak English.
They'll keep electing you.
I got to give Amy the Hall of Fame clips.
Which ones are those? Some from Blast from the Past?
There's a million of them.
Fantastic. Love those.
Or have we done it? We could.
Yeah, give us a couple of some of the good ones in the neighborhoods. It is.
Let's not use harsh rhetoric, though.
Yes, because somebody might do something bad.
That's why maybe invite all of you here tonight, so that here in this theater, we could talk about our commitment to the spirit of Boston, to the spirit of community. So we could talk about taking on the toughest challenges of urban life.
Like speaking.
And how we will solve them together.
Is there urban life in Boston?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not really, yeah.
Boston.
You just added a PH in there.
Well, if you can't say the city that you're serving, I don't think you should be the mayor.
This is disc number 2. Where's disc number 1?
Iraq ate it.
Did he eat it, Iraq? Where's disc number 1?
See, that's another just low blow.
Well, that's the one we wanted to play for Amy. Don't
That's
worry
a low
about it.
blow.
We'll move on.
Sorry.
Nah, disc number 2 isn't as good as
Well, I
this one.
apologize.
That's fine.
How many rounds?
Iraq.
Don't worry about it. It's fun.
How many pounds of Iraq? How many pounds?
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Iraq. How many rounds of auditions before you gave it? 1 or did you have to go?
2.
Did you have to read with Hurdle?
No.
Oh, yeah, you already said you hadn't made her.
Oh boy, nerve wracking.
Oh, come on.
It's a little nerve wracking.
I don't know. I'll be okay. I feel okay about it.
What scenes you?
Let's be convincing myself.
You're a little nervous, right?
It sounds like me talking myself into anal. Just relax. Be yourself. It'll be great. That, by the way, I did want to remember to talk about today.
Anal.
Yeah, well, the guy I've been seeing, like, the sex has been very vanilla, which I appreciate. Like, just because the last guy I dated, I had to, like, wear, like, a top hat and cane.
A lot
like,
of action.
Yeah, like, speak Filipino. It was like,
Yeah.
he needed a lot. So this guy literally hasn't even, like, acknowledged that I have an asshole, which is great because
Wow.
he needs the extra maintenance,
Wow.
No, it's been great. He's, like, very conservative. Like, if I send him a naughty photo, he'll write, like, thanks, like I sent him a fax. Like, I gave him directions. It's just been very...
Thank you. Received.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, just confirming.
Yeah, and I think
confirmation number.
Right, totally. So cold, but it doesn't stop me from sending them. It's more for me.
Well, why not?
But so then the other night, we were at dinner, and he hasn't said anything like this before, but he was like, I want to talk about ass play. And I was like, great. Is that an off-Broadway show? Like, let's go. Let's
see that on a playbill.
Right. And then I'm like, oh no, I realized and I was like, oh, and he hadn't thought it through at all, clearly, because I was like, you or me? And he was like, oh. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh no.
So right there, I'm like, okay, but that night, I'm like, I'm going to call him on his bluff. This is all totally true. I'm like, so here we're making out, and I'm like, hey, where's all that ass play you mentioned? And like terrified, he was like, tonight?
He's got a
yeah. So I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? I'm like,
a mission like D-Day?
Exactly. And he goes, did you shower? And I said, I'm not going to answer that because I'm not a homeless woman.
Yeah.
Like, I was just going to be like, you're risk, bro.
Assume you're clean.
Yeah, please, right? Yeah. I'm not like a schizophrenic wandering the streets. It's like, who's going to wash me?
Dirty ass.
So he just, this is what he does, okay? Like the mic, okay, this is my asshole, this is his finger. He just goes... like he was checking it for a pulse.
Like test 1 2.
Right.
Like tapping it.
Like a groundhog was going to pop out. He was going to be he's starting to not be. He just hasn't done that stuff before.
Maybe it was
by the way, that was very funny. I just quote what she said about a groundhog popping out. Groundhog and doing what?
Like having to whack-a-mole it or something.
I talked over that and realized how funny that was.
No, but I'm just like, what is he expecting? But no.
Did he go for the smell after he tapped
nothing.
it?
Did he pretend to cough after he tapped it with it?
Pretend like he was wiping his nose. No, and then I was just wondering, do you guys think that was like? Do you think he was interested in getting involved with me, or does he want me to lick his ass? Like, what's happening here?
Maybe both.
Why would he tap it like that, though?
I knew he hadn't done his research. He like some Real Sex must have re-aired, and he was like, "Oh right, the asshole with the highlighter and a pen."
Now, since he was so vanilla and everything, did you kind of bring something up before he brought up any aspect? Like, did you hint at all to where he's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have to"? Like, did you force him into?
Not at all. I mean,
No?
he knows that I'm like down for whatever. Right. He knows that So it's sort of like I'm being wasted. If you're dating me and we're not doing anything.
There's a whole half of you he's not using.
Exactly. There's a whole other hole he hasn't even been invested in.
So he's never just put his face in it? I can't, like, my girlfriend.
I literally has, but
I ate my girlfriend's ass before we did anything else.
Before I say
sexual.
good morning.
You have to.
No, I did. I mean,
you gotta look like a cartoon character eating a watermelon. Just put your face right in there.
Yeah. And you're also doing this.
Spitting out little brown things.
Little pits.
Since then, that's what's been going on.
Oh, good.
But it's it took like a year.
Did you
and a
lick
half.
his back?
No.
Why not?
It's gonna happen. I'm not afraid.
Get
I've
in
done
there.
it before.
Look, I'm not afraid.
It's like the rain. It happens.
But he's
sometimes.
getting in there. Is he doing a good job?
I mean, there's no good job. My clit's in a whole different hole, but it's nice. It feels like a warm bath. You're like, oh, this is how they clean their young in some tribes.
Fucking
I don't mind it at all. I don't know anyone who would be like, I hate that. Like, why? It feels
Some people
nice.
pretend to hate their ass.
It's like a washcloth.
All right.
Like a warm, soft velour washcloth.
You swab the asshole out with your tongue.
Yeah.
Swab?
You swab it out.
And, oh, God. Little tongue bath. Sound like you're a baby.
You get in there,
cub.
Jimmy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jimmy gets in there, man.
You got it. You really do. Get in there.
Just get right in there.
I never asked my girlfriend if she showered.
Isn't that's like
I
just
literally
a
don't
rookie
care
move.
if she hasn't showered in 2 days. I'm fucking
doesn't
right in
matter.
there.
Prefers it.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
There's nothing better than and even for yourself, like going to the urinal and pulling out your dick, taking a piss, and taking a whiff, and from, a couple of feet away, you're like, yeah, I haven't showered in a couple of days. There's sex on that dick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you're just like, kind of zip up, little memories.
You like that?
Feel like a man.
You like keeping the memories close?
Yeah, it's like a photo album for your nose.
Yeah, there's a clot on the tip I just can't shake off.
Amy, we're gonna break. You gonna be back when we're back, or you gotta go?
No. Oh wait, yeah, I'll be here.
Hanging with Amy Schumer today. She's got a lot going on. She's going to be on the upcoming season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. You talked about that last time you were here.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I feel like this is it, and I'm going to start to really plateau.
Yeah. You're taking
Physically,
off.
for sure. Physically, for sure.
You're plateauing.
That's it.
And more importantly, she just showed us a picture of her naked. That's going to be in what magazine?
Cosmopolitan.
In March.
Cosmo.
Jesus, what a...
I got 4 pages. I wrote an article for them.
You wrote an article
and got naked.
Now, did they approach you and say, hey, we'd like you to take your clothes off and we'll take some pictures?
No.
Or did you say, hey, would you like me to take my clothes off?
Yeah. I don't... Yeah, I said, how about naked? And they went, okay.
They went with it.
Yeah, you know they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Amy wrote the article. It was called "How Jim Norton Attempted to Rape Me on the Road."
Attempted, huh?
It's attempt if they don't reach climax, right?
That's true.
That's what the judge said.
But that's great. Cosmo's fucking massive, man.
Yeah, you saw the picture, right, Jimmy?
It was weird because it was in the cellar, and Amy and I were talking. I was driving her home one night. And she's like, oh, I have it on my phone.
He took the duct tape off, and he said, do you have any projects going on?
Yeah, and I'm like, what's on your phone? And she was showing me, but I felt like I didn't want to look at it. I looked at it. It was a great shot, but I felt like creepy. I didn't want to think I was being creepy looking at her picture in the...
Why? We just did.
I know that, but
we were quite
together on the
creepy doing
road.
it.
It's different. We're friends.
Would you ever do a set naked?
Yeah.
No. Are you just saying yes?
No, I would right now. Like I'm not 30 yet, but I feel like my
curtains.
stock's about to plummet. But my boobs are still where they're supposed to be. My
so you're
vagina's
ready
a
to-
normal size.
You would have no problem getting naked in front of a crowd and trying to do your act?
Like if it, I don't know what situation would ask for that.
I know, I understand.
But I'm
Let's say
really...
it's a Source Awards party.
Oh well, then, yeah. Oh man, I was trying to get naked in front of Army. I was trying to get pregnant, have him knock me up so I could have some oil money.
Would he be hard not to bang, like if you were single?
I'm not single, and he would be hard not to bang. All he would have had to do is cough in my direction, and I'd be like, "Yes, Mr. Hammer." Yeah.
Who was at the cellar when you got naked?
Just the photographer. My mom was there. She was making sure nobody came down to use the bathroom.
That's
Really?
Yeah, it's like they were making beer deliveries, and I was like, "Here are my nipples." Yeah, it was just like the people on the shoot. The makeup
How much
artists.
more are the other pictures more graphic than that one? A little more?
Yeah, some of them you see a little more than others.
Oh.
I don't know which one they're going to use. I'm not sure.
Oh. And what issue is this going to be?
March. The March issue, but it comes out in February.
Yeah, I love how magazines work.
Stupid.
It's like
so
the
ahead of
February
ourselves.
issue, and it comes out.
But at least that's only a month behind. Playboy is already doing September 2011.
Oh, right. Get out of here.
I love that.
Pretty much.
The Christmas thing comes out in July. You're like, what?
They're
offensive.
way ahead. We want to see
Wow.
more naked pictures.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Or you could just get naked now in front of everybody and
This lighting is unforgiving. Right. Let's do
Under
that.
fluorescent lights and shit.
This is the worst lighting in
Oh my
have you
God.
thought about a bunch of guys maybe jacking off to your picture and what that?
I hadn't thought about that, but that
Well,
sounds
think
great.
about it. It's
that
gonna
sounds
happen.
great.
That's not a bad problem to have,
Guys
right?
just-
No.
Jacking it
guys
to your
Please.
picture.
jacking to your naked picture.
Yeah. I'd rather that than.
Not many comics can pull off the nude shoot like that. That's
Yeah, it's
pretty,
just me and Tom
pretty
Arnold.
impressive. Yeah, he's pretty sexy.
That's
How do you
it.
feel about, like, because Amy dresses nicely on stage, and like I saw you, the first time I ever saw Amy dressed up was on the Comedy Central special.
Yeah.
And it's like, as a woman, they have that extra thing where it's like, you don't want guys wanting to fuck you while you're performing because it's
Your
just,
women
it's a
have
different...
an extra thing.
It's called scrotum, and I don't know why.
That's a good one, Daddy.
I wore like a short skirt on the Comedy Central set because I thought, people are like, oh, a female comic's on, flip. You know, nobody wants to see that. But
in a
they're-
smart pantsuit,
right? But maybe like they would stay an extra second and then stay for the comedy.
If they see some gams,
that's pretty smart.
Like, yeah, you used to be able to choose your background, and I would have chosen just like a pair of tits, so people would stop flipping. You know,
as long as they stop.
I think I like my stand up. I'm working hard at it. So if people like want to look at my legs and then they hang out, great. I know I'll make them laugh.
Whatever it takes for them to hear you.
Yeah.
Amy's hilarious.
Yeah, very funny comic.
Last time I saw her was with Joe DeRosa down in Philly. They fucking killed.
Joe DeRosa is sexy too. I saw his new thing
Joe,
in Cosmo.
extremely sexy.
Yeah.
If you can get past the fact he has no shoulders, but
Yeah.
the rest of
Zero
him is terrific.
shoulders.
He did a spread in a slope-shouldered Egyptian monthly.
But Joe always puts you in a good mood because like he has the body and the demeanor of somebody who's in a wheelchair. So every time he stands up, you're like, oh my God, look.
It's a miracle.
You're like, why isn't there a blanket over his lap?
He's got an
like
old
a
person
muscular
body.
dystrophy body.
Yes,
He's
he
only,
looks like
he's got to be only 30 something, right?
Yeah.
And he's got he looks like an old man.
He's fucking.
I tried to give him a shoulder massage. It just didn't work. My arms just
You
kept
feel like
falling.
you're tickling his ribs. There's just no shoulder on it.
That's from sliding on the floor singing Rags to Riches to Shirley Feeney. That fucking dumb big Carmine Ragout fucking head.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That functional paraplegic.
Well, now we're going to all have to go out and get Cosmo.
You guys don't subscribe?
No, my mother used to, and
They got some
I think it was
terrific
one of the
articles in
first.
there.
That was like one of the first magazines I think I spanked to because
They had the
there
bra
was-
ads in the back.
It was there was Cosmo.
The booby cream that made him bigger.
Cosmo Tells All, it was called.
Well,
Cosmo Tells All, and it was like in the back of the magazine, and
we
it was
get one
like
of those, Dan?
full nude.
Let's
There was a
get one.
full nude.
No.
and it was like
I don't remember full nudes in Cosmo.
Oh, wow.
I remember the girls in the bras.
No, Cosmo Tells All was like you could see some shit.
Wow, way.
And that was spank material.
Oh, wow.
Back in what I want to call the day, as they
What?
call it, the day.
Look at that car.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah. But I'm talking way back when, in the day of the hairy pussy.
Yeah. I'm going to try and bring that back starting right now.
Force it out. Come on,
That's
push.
a major
Push it out.
hair pie.
The major hair's making a little bit of a comeback. Burt Reynolds shot.
Oh,
Burt
wow.
Reynolds did the
What if your
centerfold in
entire
Cosmo.
pussy looks like Burt Reynolds? What if you go down there, Burt Reynolds is sitting there on a rug?
How ironic that he lost all the hair on his head, yet his body was just an ape.
That is unfair.
Like an ape.
That would be great to have his mustache as your pubic hair.
A little bit of the hair is coming back. It's making
Yeah?
a comeback. Yeah, I think a lot of the
You're
guys,
telling Amy.
younger
Wouldn't she
guys,
know?
are well. I don't
know.
Like younger guys are, I think, going for a little bit more hair than just the clean shave thing.
Really?
The clean shave thing is kind of becoming like, and not for Jimmy. I know Jimmy loves the clean shave thing. That's why
Well, he likes children. He prefers children.
Hey, it's not true.
But you prefer a little bit of hair?
I just like to mix it up a little bit. I think a little bit natural. I always say this, and people think, "Oh, you like the '70s Earth Mama Muff." It's like, no, natural shape, that triangle shape, just a little grown in.
Oh,
kind of nice, trimmed,
soft, not prickly.
trimmed right.
Kind of like the mustache Anthony's sporting right
Yes,
now.
look at that.
No,
Is it like that? Is that what you're looking at?
Not like that. I don't know. It's just the whole completely shaved thing. It's kind of. I think it's run its course. It's kind of like
It's not a fashion statement.
No, it
I
is,
like,
though.
But I don't look. I
Not
like
to you.
I like fucking looking at a pussy. I like the lips. I like all of it. I don't want fucking.
Turn and look
But
at
the
you, Rock.
thing is, I've gotten a lot of Brazilians, and what happens is you go in, and it's some woman who does not want to be doing it, from whatever country, and when she's done, I don't know if you know this, but she takes out a huge mirror and she shows you, like, now are you happy?
Oh, wow.
And it's all red and it's frowning at you, like nobody's happy.
It's bleeding probably a little
It looks
bit,
like
right?
Vicky LaMotta's face after a back talk.
Does that fucking hurt?
Not anymore.
Would you build up calluses?
No, I don't know.
Her pussy
It
looks like
doesn't-
Larry Fine's face.
Gotta hurt.
It looks like Gollum. Yeah.
Imagine getting your ball bag whacked. We would lose our fucking minds.
It hurt. It used to hurt. Now it's
Doesn't
like
hurt
it's like
anymore.
nothing. Yeah.
So
Is it all the drinking you do?
Yeah, I go in there in a full blackout. And I start try to spoon her. She's like holding the wax strips, like "Get off of me" or whatever she's saying in her language.
do you like when a guy shaves his pubes, or do you think that's creepy? Like women are more tolerant of pubic hair than men are.
Yeah, I don't care either way.
Okay.
I really don't. If I don't like when a guy like shaves. I've had guys like totally shave their chest and their butt, and I don't like that.
That's kind of
I
weird.
like some hair. I think
A little bit. You should, as a guy, trim down, be a little courteous.
Yeah.
You don't want to,
A little trim.
Oh, I fucking shave it all. Because I have straight pubes like a Chinaman.
Yeah.
It's fucking
God.
awful. My
it's all
pubes
the
are
same
weird.
when you have somebody's
God.
balls on your nose like a breathe right airstrip. Who cares?
You're just thinking onions.
You don't want to look down and have her look Hasidic. She's like, oh, look.
Don't open your eyes.
She has payas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's my ball hair.
No, that's what they say when they leave. Get it? I like hookers.
Paying for sex.
I like spending money on pussy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be well kempt, but I don't like the completely.
I prefer the asshole to have no hair in it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's fucking awful.
Yeah,
But-
those hairs get long.
Yeah.
But how do
that's not
girls
fun for
Looks like
rid
Warren
themselves of
Haynes.
that problem?
What's that?
How do
You have
girls?
that, they wax your asshole.
Is that waxing your
Yeah.
ass?
That you put your legs over their shoulders, like
Wow,
you know,
like
yeah,
a wrestling move.
It's weird. You feel like they're changing your diaper. You do,
Really?
Yeah.
And then they just rip it fucking right
Yeah,
out.
and they show you. They make you look. Like, look.
Can we check
Is this
it?
what you
Yes.
wanted, you little white?
Is it like a Rorschach
entitled
test?
bitch?
Does it look like?
It looks like a Rorschach.
Can we go next time you get this done? Check it out.
Sure.
Jesus Christ!
Let's go field trip
For the
Why
radio
sh-
show.
Why
eh?
shouldn't we take an
Why not?
intimate field trip?
Well, Steve Carell did that one scene in, what was it?
God.
The 40-Year-Old Virgin where he gets the...
Oh, look out! Look
terrific.
out!
He is terrific.
That guy's good.
Wow, I didn't know that they ripped it out of your ass like
They
that.
do, yeah.
That's something.
Some of them
How
make
long
you
does it
turn
say?
over and you feel like you're being punished.
Really?
Yeah.
Roll over. Here
Turn
it
over.
comes.
On your stomach with your cheeks up in the air.
Oh man!
They look you in the eye. Do you want everything? And what they mean is, do you want your asshole waxed?
Is it
Yeah.
ever a weird turn on?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Very randomly.
She
But it's like,
tap it.
Why is it a turn on?
because like somebody has their face really close to your pussy, and you're not
Oh, wow.
supposed to get. You're so not supposed to get turned on because
Yeah.
it's like a 60-year-old Asian woman, but you're like, well, somebody's down there.
Wait, has your
It's
vaginal...
not wax. It starts out, it feels good, and then it's some pain. There's some. Very rarely have I ever gotten.
Has it ever given you away, though, and like just dropped a tear like Denzel in Glory? Down your thigh?
I've reached full orgasm. Oh, that is my biggest fear. That would be a really awkward goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's great.
Is it wet in here? Or is it me? Sorry, Wang Ching.
I get rods on planes a lot because you're not supposed to. It's like that's what it is. When
Yeah,
I
but
fly
Kenny's
in sweats.
Kenny's holding your hand. That's not your fault.
Yeah, he usually is.
Rubbing his
Looks
leg.
like somebody needs attention. Like that's how Kenny gets sexy when he'll look at my bulge.
No.
Has he really said that before?
No, of course not.
But you never know with Kenny on that
That's
one.
true.
Come on.
Oh,
He is a
that's
I got
fucking.
to defend
true.
myself on that.
He is a Peter
He's
Pumper.
a
He's a
creepy,
weird fucking
terrifying
dude.
man.
Because he will say just weird
Wow.
shit.
What's that?
Amy.
What else is going on, Amy?
Your ex hated to go to the guy.
Wow, that's hot.
Wow.
Wait, Danny's ex hated to go to the gyno?
Yeah, this is many moons ago, but
Many girlfriends ago.
My gynecologist was so like he was really old. Like he looked like he could have been in Schindler's List, you know? And I one time went for an appointment. And he would like shake the whole time. He would give me like a breast exam.
Of course he would.
It was but I was like it was so creepy. And then I went one time for an appointment and they were like, "Oh, he's dead."
Oh wow!
And I was like, "Oh my god."
He killed himself to your photo.
He was so upset by all
I
the
gave him a heart
HPV.
attack. How old were you?
I think I was like 22.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
22-year-old Amy walks
I felt
in there. The
so
guy's
bad.
shaking like a leaf.
We're convinced that gynos have to be perverts. They have to be.
I go to a
And-
woman now.
And I know that they
And I
see
hope
some
she
old.
is.
I know they see some old pussy, but there's enough young pussy coming through those doors where they're like, "Holy shit, I got the greatest job."
It's
Yeah.
a double-edged sword, that whole
I
thing.
think you
because
deal with the old pussy to get the
Yeah.
one that's having her first exam.
Yeah, I
With
feel like
mommy
they're-
waiting
yeah.
in the waiting room.
I don't know.
Amy, comment?
I feel like, wow, they must be relieved because I take care of myself and I'm not 100.
yeah, it's not like, hey, I have something here that
Yeah.
you got to look at.
I can go there feeling no guilt, looking around the waiting room,
Doctors-
seeing some of the women's labia on the floor. I'm like, I'm okay.
God.
I'm okay.
Doctors pick their specialty depending on what they're into.
You think?
Foot doctors, they're into feet. They're the foot fetish guys.
I never
Come
thought
on.
about that.
Why not?
I guess it makes sense.
The asshole one's a little weird, but
I think
Yeah.
gynos, some of them look
How do
at
you
it and go
explain
like,
that?
it's a good line of work. It's good money. I don't think that.
You have to get
and you're a
desensitized,
guy, so you're like, of course, it's like he's into the pussy because he's a guy. I can understand a foot doctor's like, all right, I'm into feet, let me do that. But a gyno, it's a guy. He's not naturally going to be into the pussy.
you don't think they're in their office looking at who's coming in that day and losing their minds, going, "Oh
could be.
my God,
Could be.
Amber's coming back today."
But there's no such like for a guy. What is it? A pussy fetish? The guy, it's a pussy. He's
I'm a
gonna
pussy
like
man
it.
myself.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but don't
like
you
it.
get desensitized? You know, you see so many all day. No.
That's why I'm convinced they're so getting turned on at times
Yeah.
during their job.
We could get
They
on the
keep it
computer and
professional.
just look at thousands
Just
of
pussy all
different
day.
pussies all day and still never have looked at enough pussy.
Everyone's begging for the naked picture of Amy Schumer, but I guess we have to wait for the magazine.
I'll
right?
wait for the magazine. That's
Why
how
aren't you
it works.
tweeting that shit? You want to get followers.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Schumer on Twitter.
Yes, please. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I can't. I'm not allowed to
No,
put it out.
you're
there.
getting Cosmo.
Of course not.
So you should do your own.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
This is
I don't
how
think
it's
I'll
sort of
relate
going to look
myself
in.
that well.
This is how it's sort of going to look in Cosmo.
I love that your job is just to Google pussies.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Danny's the
That's all I do.
best, though. You can
He's an
mention
amazing
anything.
researcher.
Danny
And they'll come up with
Danny
it.
is brilliant at putting words together that shouldn't go together and getting the most amazing images. What was the one?
You have traumatized me in this chair.
Yeah.
Anybody could do it.
Yeah.
Nah, you
no,
come up
you're
with
a
some
genius.
fun combos.
You're a mad genius.
I wish I could remember some of the
Everyone
combos.
has Google.
Oh, stop. You're right.
Can I say? Can I say something totally off the subject? What song I've been listening to for fucking 2 days nonstop?
I don't even want to look at you. I know it's gonna be bad.
Oh, no.
No, it's not.
Jenny from the Block.
I do like that
Norton likes the Jenny from the block.
one. Who doesn't? It's
great
fucking
song.
hit. Of course, it's
Everybody
a
else in
hit.
studio.
Great song.
The fucking the Foundry retooled that
no,
version. The
no.
version by Rob or whatever, DeCiccio or whatever. It's great, dude. That's fucking heavy. I was working out to that yesterday. The redone version of that Foundry song is fucking killer.
Really?
Of a Pendulum, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. I'm not, yes. Steve, we all know Steve's a fucking bag of fruit with teeth, but that's not, I've been loving that tune.
Wow.
There you go.
I never gave it much thought.
I just thought about it. Because I tweeted it yesterday. Tweeted it. Old man I am.
tweeted it.
I tweeted it.
Twittered it.
Hey,
What do you
MySpace.
guys call it?
So what are you gonna say to Posey?
I'm a
You
huge
gotta have an.
fan.
How about I had a pocket
Well,
full
what
of
should
you?
I say? Oh,
You gotta
God.
have.
Oh, God. Oh.
Some really lame.
You need
Yeah,
an
what should
opening
my
line.
opener be?
You need an
What-
opening
what
line.
should I
there.
say?
Parker Posey. You're gonna meet her today for the
Yeah,
first time.
what should I say?
Doing a movie with her.
Love your work.
Love your work.
You want to say big fan, but you don't have to think you're a big fan. So you go, I love your work. I've been an admirer for years. And then just hold her hand for too long.
Just don't let go.
Is
And
she-
then whisper,
is
we're
that
going
her?
to be
Damn,
best
she's
friends now.
skinny as fuck.
Yeah, she's
Who's
really
there?
skinny.
What's going on there?
Ask her if
Is she married?
Ask her if she
I don't
throws
know.
up.
But I think I should open with the I love your work instead of the,
She's
the
really
asking
cute,
if she's
man.
believing.
Yeah. Do you
Why?
do you throw up? Do you,
Or maybe go with some lesbian like kind of thing.
yeah.
What is she, 35, you think?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because she's been around for years.
Yeah.
I would
she was
date
in
her.
Dazed and Confused.
Best in Show is really
Okay,
funny,
here we go.
so.
Corinne.
She's in that?
I got to go
Yeah.
to Corinne, Colorado. Prove my point, Corinne. Go.
Hey guys.
Welcome aboard.
Hey.
Hello. We just moved to Colorado and I went to see my family doctor and he asked me if I had a gynecologist and I told him no, so he was like, oh, we can do the exams right here in the office.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good gimmick. Oh wait a
We
minute.
just got tickets to your Denver show. Love you.
Thank you, Corinne. I love you.
Amy's huge in Denver.
Let's examine each other.
Amy's huge in Denver and other
Hello?
places.
Hello?
I don't know. I was waiting for her to say something.
No.
Amy's,
We're not.
Amy's taping her CD at the Denver Comedy Works January 20th through the 22nd. That's next weekend.
Yeah.
ComedyWorks.com. I highly recommend you see Amy, especially with her taping a CD. That's really cool.
She's going to be very famous.
Yeah,
I've known that
unfortunately.
from the beginning. Yeah, she's going to be very
I
famous.
mean, that's great.
Hopefully it's not
Thank
for
you for
comedy.
your support.
Hopefully it's for something else, like she does something wrong, like she's about to have a big gig and she drunk drives and kills somebody.
Are you trying to keep
There's
it?
never a real compliment in here. There's never Jim thanked me. Jim gave me a thanks on his CD,
And
and I was so
you're
moved.
flattered.
I was holding back the tears. And I'm like, thanks, and he's like, oh, I thanked you. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't
even know.
No,
Like,
but I didn't thank that many people by name, like because there's just too many people. But I think you, Lenny, Marcus, there was a few comics that I've worked with on the road this year, which were not many.
Thank
but I just
you,
didn't
like-
remember if I had done that. But I was happy, of course.
Yeah, no, you're going to blow up, and we're going to be very happy for you.
Thank you.
We'll be moderately happy for. I'm always kind of moderately happy when my friends blow up.
It means a
Are you
lot.
trying to hold it together, though?
What do you mean?
Because you know you're about to make it, so you're like, oh, fuck
I
it.
don't feel like that at all.
You don't want to be unraveling as you
No,
as
I
you make
never
it?
I never feel like anything is going to lead to anything.
Really?
Yeah. I think if you're a comedian, then like that's what you think.
That's part of your makeup.
You're just
it's like the insecure thing and the, nothing.
But, and also you're surrounded by
Nothing
people
ever
who all
works.
at one point had hope and dreams, and
Yeah.
and they're all gone.
Went down the shitter.
Yeah, and like
Oh.
and once you've seen your dad shit himself, you can't really.
Oh, fuck.
You're like, dreams.
Dreams.
Get out of here.
Those things are
Get outta
fantasy.
here.
Things of fantasy.
What is this hope? Let me wipe this off me. I know what's coming.
I got a little hope on me.
Yeah.
Get this
Ugh.
shit off.
Have you had to wipe the ass yet?
No, just about to wipe my boyfriend's for the first time. So.
Right, true.
With your tongue.
That's
right. Talking about the old.
You know what you ought to do? I do this with my girlfriend a lot. You just lick your finger like you're checking the weather and start swiping out their asshole and licking your finger again.
Why would you do that?
I made that up. I never did that.
I was thinking like
That sounds horrible.
You want to go
Yeah, it's
direct?
awful. I never
How
did
come
that.
that's horrible? Yet sticking your tongue right in is fine.
Because one is like fucking picking up pixie sugar and one is sexual. One
Yes.
is fucking disgusting.
I love the most feminine references. Pixie sugar.
Pixie sugar.
Pixie
That's
sugar
what I
was
call
good,
it.
though.
That's
Come on.
good. It's
Pixie
perfect.
sugar for you.
I remember, well, someone reminded me, horse vagina, Danny. Horse vagina.
Oh,
Have you
gosh,
seen horse
what's
vagina?
The time? It's really.
I know you gotta leave,
Oh,
but we want to leave you on a high note,
God
Amy.
damn it! I'm gonna be meeting Parker Posey, picturing this horse. He's hiding the screen.
one.
Oh, there's new horse vagina.
Let me see if I reckon. This
God.
one's right from Central Park.
Oh, look
Oh,
how good
God.
that is.
No!
Wow.
It looks like a huff.
That
a nice
is
pussy.
really.
But that does look like it could be
meaty.
I'll bring up the original.
You know that looks
God
like
damn.
it could be.
You don't like horse pussy? What are you?
Yeah, no,
That's
that's
fun.
There's the original horse vagina.
come on.
Horse vagina.
That's
That is
That's
not a
Monique.
vagina.
And the other one was Precious.
Does she have two assholes?
Well, that's the. Oh yeah, I don't know.
God, I feel physically. I just want to
came up
leave
once
here once
before.
without feeling physically ill.
I want to see the new one again.
You know how hard a horse would kick you if you just walked up behind it and put your finger in that?
Well, what you got to do
Wait, let me
is get
see.
on a stump.
Wait a minute, Jimmy.
She's holding up my picture next to the horse pussy.
Oh,
There's a similarity here. I can't
This
explain.
picture doesn't look like it's medical in any way.
no, that looks really like, hey, look inside. And there's some kind of
It looks
white
like a black
stuff.
Yeah, I noticed
infant
that too.
spitting out cream of wheat.
Oh my god.
That is upsetting.
It really.
Well, guys, I really have to go to my fancy movie room.
Yeah, look at where you go.
Sorry, Amy. We just feel like you're one of the guys.
Thank you so
From-
much.
That is really
Pony
hot.
pussy to Parker Posey.
Always enlightened.
Right, I don't know.
God.
I don't know why we do this.
Physically
to you.
ill.
So, Amy, let's just go with Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer on Twitter.
Yes, thank
'Cause that-
you.
all your info's there, right?
Orlando Improv this weekend.
SCHUMER. If you're trying to figure out how to spell Schumer, Amy Schumer on Twitter.
Thank you so much, you
And
guys.
Orlando Improv
Always
this
a
weekend.
pleasure having you
Ooh.
here.
All right.
Thank you.
Now you
Yes.
get the hell out of here.
All right. Thanks so much,
Go
you
to your
guys.
big movie set or whatever you do.
Forget this place.
Go read your movie lines with movie people.
We'll be here in between your
There
movies.
she goes. And we'll make sure everybody looks out for your naked pictures in Cosmo. Let's all look at her as she leaves.
Yeah, let's make it really
Bye,
awkward.
Amy.
Let's look at her. She's wearing like space boots.
We're not going to talk about it as soon as the door closes. I
at her.
promise.
He's got a nice ass. He really does. I know you look at Amy like
Like
a
a sister?
sister or something. Let's
Very
talk-
few women do actually feel that way about Amy. Look, she's an attractive woman, of course. I'm not an idiot, but
No, you are.
yeah, you're right. But I mean, not for that. But it's like we never had that vibe, and it's like I don't. She's just my friend.
You're walking down the hall. That's not a bad ass on her.
No, and she's really
Not
funny.
a bad ass. That's a really nice
She's
ass.
great body.
No,
I noticed the walking was a little weird. Maybe the boyfriend.
You think the boyfriend tongued it out really well?
Maybe poked a little harder than she was leading on.
She used to drop a deuce.
She's about to hear this in the office.
He was
we're on
eating
a delay.
He was eating Captain Crunch at the time. You know what that does to the roof of your mouth?
Amy, she's listening to
Ow.
us now.
So you get it because it's. You know.
Amy, we noticed you walked away a little off kilter.
A little bow-legged.
We want to know what that's about.
A little bow-legged.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know-
happened?
I don't know if you told us everything that happened with the new boyfriend.
I don't know how to say this, but is there something wrong with your shit pipe, as we like to say?
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This